Poetry in motion, Sunday poetry in motion. 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 Hello once again and welcome to Poetry in Motion Sunday. I'm Craig Lewis and you're watching episode 90. As we begin with my first poem, this one is called When They Die. A world where neither knife or gun to grab has stood before, now trapped in distant memory behind a latched and bolted door. Phones were absent too during these days we had spoke more. A man would know his place if she told him she's spoken for. Now trapped in distant memory behind a latched and bolted door. Since then we've turned to daredevils and even broke the law. There was the time we spoke with God, each day we'd pray for sure. Now when life gets hectic, some make calls to go and score. Riddled with regret and sorrow, bridges burnt with those you borrowed, money here and there. There was the time when we were wise and for rainy days prepared. Some find heaven in themselves, some say it isn't there. Seeking for a sign, and so they look up to the sky, convinced that heaven is the place the good go when they die. And moving on to my second poem, this one is called Should This Be the Reason? Whether Pisces you may find amongst the things that you endeavor, you'll never solve the problem that their minds change like the weather. But if you think you can, then take the stage, like actors with the scripted words that they've learned for days. And when you find decisiveness is in their DNA, you're free to spread your wings just like a bird and fly away. But if with patience you're adept, you may prefer to stay and make her an honest woman until the days you both turn grey. 'Cause in people imperfections like the renter always do, a Pisces flaw is indecisiveness, you have imperfections too. But should this be the reason for love to not be pursued? And should this be the reason you question the gifted horse, looking through its open mouth, which you've now opened up with force? And moving on to my third and final poem, this one is called Happy Home. Some ride electric scooters through the streets to pass the time. One's highlight of the day could be a simple glass of wine. Tough day in the office. Some are so advanced that when they sleep they're making profits. Work smarter, not harder. That's her favorite topic. Keeps the wages topping up. Some prefer a simple life, for her that's simply not enough. This mindset that she keeps the very reason she can travel to hot countries when the UK's bloody freezing. And she finds it very pleasing cause she did this on her own. No rich daddy in her life, no paying off loans. She's an independent girl living in a happy home. And there you have it, your poetry fix from me this week. I hope you enjoyed. Until next week, short and sweet. Take care. Poetry in motion, Sunday poetry in motion. Poetry in motion, Sunday poetry in motion. Poetry in motion, Sunday.